What's up, everybody? It's your girl Q1, and I am back with Belle Collective, Season 6, Episode 2, POLYaMARIE. Again, who keep coming up with these titles? Before I start, make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Click the notification bell button so you can be updated on every video I drop. Make sure y'all like the videos so I can stay in the algorithm, alright? Alright. Carlos, what the fuck is this introduction? Like... Okay, so it's better than the last season, but you know what? Kingdom Reign production is gonna do what the fuck y'all gonna do what the fuck y'all want to do. Okay, all right. It was decent. It's a smidget better than. I was like, what the hell is this? Like, I feel like the formation was off when everybody was coming from behind Letitia. And it was just way too many girls to do that formation. Like, you had 3 on this side, 4 over here. It was just like, I just thought they was finna do a whole dance number. But you know what? I like the blue. I like the black. I guess. Anyway. The episode starts with Letitia going back to being a bail bondsman. Because y'all know. We found out season 1 that lady was a bail bondsman. And I just need Letitia to get the fuck out of my face. Okay? So, we find out that Letitia Pearson's enterprise consists of the following. It consists of her being a paralegal, her being a bail bondsman, and she has a mentorship program. She says she's a Jill of all trades. The Jill of all trades, okay? That lady says she can file for your divorce and bail you out of jail at the same time. So stop playing with her. And I just need to know, ma'am, when you gonna file for your divorce, okay? Okay, like I just need to know. And did you meet Glendale? You know, was he somebody that needed bailing? I don't know. I'm just asking. Glendale, ma'am, stop playing with us. Okay, Glendale, you need to go ahead and file for divorce with Glendale. Next scene. Motherfucking Carrie. Like, this lady finna get on all of my damn nerves. Okay? Again, I'm trying to be nice. I'm going to be nice. Okay? She meets with Letitia for lunch, and I was like, what the fuck you got on? Like, do you have on stockings with these sandals? Girl, it's hot in Mississippi. I'm not from Mississippi, but I'm next door. I'm from New Orleans, where it's humid. And I know if it's humid, 45 minutes to an hour away. Oh, wait, they was in Jackson. But she said she live on a Gulf Coast. So somewhere in Biloxi, where it's like an hour and a half away. Girl, what the hell you got on with these damn pearls? You wasn't hot. Oh, Jesus Christ. Karen sounds like Akeisha and look like Tanya. And I'm going to keep saying that. I just... So Jill, Letitia, because y'all know she says she the Jill of all trades. Okay. Her messy ass decided to ask Carrie, what did she think about the party? And she said, well... It was Jackson. It wasn't giving coastal vibes. Girl, you live near the muddy, nasty waters of the Mississippi Gulf Coast. Please stop playing with us. Karen said everyone seemed stressed out and it was a lot of tension at the party. And Letitia said it was all confusing. No, it wasn't. Letitia, you knew that Marie was kicking it with Cedric. You also knew that Marie, so we just not gonna act like it, but you gonna come on camera and act like y'all was just so surprised and everything was so surprising. No. And you gonna act like after y'all had dinner with Martin, gonna act like all of this shit was confusing. No, this lady got friends and she booked these niggas from time to time. I sure hope she using a condom, especially with Cedric. Okay, so Letitia, weak ass, said, you know, she's concerned about Marie juggling 2 men. And I'm just looking at Letitia like, ma'am, you need to be juggling 2 men. so Glendale won't be playing with you. Okay? But I guess it's like the old saying, having a piece of man is better than having no man. So I'm gonna take what I can get. Okay? I guess, Letitia. Anyway, she wants to reintroduce her brunch, and Carrie told her you would need sponsors. And so Letitia was like, well, I'm doing this all by myself. But didn't Akeisha try to help you with the brunch? I don't know. I don't want to keep bringing up Akeisha because she's gone. But you would think after all of these seasons that you would have sponsors for your brunch. I don't know who you're not networking with, but Tambra seems like a good person to network with as it relates to your brunches. I did check the prices to attend one of her brunches, and it was high as fuck. Okay, I'm looking at her like, girl. But you know what? Make your money how you can, honey. She said it's not the brunch that she having is not a brunch, but it's more like a social gathering for her grand opening for her brunches. Okay? I mean, I'm not mad at it, y'all. I know we all like the joke. On the side note, we really do like the joke about Letitia and her brunches, but if that is her strong suit in life, then we not mad at it. She is a fake ass friend, but as far as her wanting to empower women, if that's what this lady won't do, then let her empower women. Just don't let her empower you. Okay? I'm just saying. So Marie is at the Hamilton Davis office. She said her opioid I'm sorry, y'all. Whew. Her opioid clinic is doing well. They are now opening, renovating a 26-bed facility. Now, I don't know if it's at that building or somewhere else, and that's just like the office. But they're renovating a 26-bed facility for her patients. And so she asked Essie how she's doing, and Essie said her health is moving along. And I know Essie didn't disclose as much. She probably want to keep a lot of things private. But we find out that Essie is traveling from Alabama to Mississippi for her lung transplant. And that is a lot. Like, it also looked like Essie is losing a little more weight every time we see her. She was never a big person. She was always small, but like her face, it looks different. And I wonder if she do like treatments and stuff, I don't know, but I really do wish the best for Essie. I really like Essie. So Marie talks to Essie about retiring, and Essie was like, listen, just give it one more year. She was like 12 months. I think at this point Marie is burnt out, and I'm wondering if filming coupled with this opioid clinic, a methadone clinic, or whatever y'all want to call it, is burning her out even more. So Marie said, it's a lot. Essie said, girl, if you stop juggling all these men, then you can get some business. But I'm just looking at everybody like, it's only 2 men. Unless she got some other men that we don't know about. But as far as I know, and as far as I'm concerned, that lady ain't doing nothing wrong. And I just don't like how it feels like everybody... Y'all know I ain't never took up. Y'all don't know this. I ain't never really took up for Marie like that. But I like Marie. I told y'all don't piss her off. Okay. What I don't like is how everybody is coming down on Marie as if she's doing something wrong. And when we seen this lady in season 1, this lady was hurt because this raggedy ass nigga who she wanted to rekindle with, I hope the hell not, dogged her out. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I wouldn't have never. You know what? We'll get there. Marie said she's being upfront what she's doing. You know, she said, I'm being upfront with mine. You know, she said, unlike everybody else, I'm being upfront with my ish. It's no secret. And she's telling the men, which I'm a fan of. Tell your friends, that your men friends, that you have other friends. Okay? If you're asking, no, you're not the only one. Period. So Marie says she's conflicted. And I'm looking at Marie like, girl, why? Don't piss me off. Don't piss me off. Okay? So Martin and Marie had been hanging out. And then he had ghosted her for 2 weeks. It sounds like his scheming, scamming, cheating ass had went back to his wife. And so while Martin left, she probably got a little closer to nasty ass Cedric. Okay? I just don't like the narrative that everybody's having around Marie, like she got 1,001 niggas and like she fucking all of these niggas. Okay? I don't understand it. So we get over to Cedric's house, and I'm looking like, bitch, is this a full-size bed? How the hell both of y'all slept in this full-size bed? You can see the bed from the kitchen. When they did that one angle, you can see the bed over here, and then you can see the kitchen. And I said, that is a full-size. I think it was a queen. And so his raggedy ass gonna ask Marie, what you in there cooking? And she was like, it's a surprise. So she's sitting there chopping up fruit, and she got the orange juice out and whatnot. And as she moving with the tray, if you look on the stove, ain't a pan or a pot on that stove to cook a whole ass thing. Okay? He was like, wait a minute, what? Cedric, I don't know what the hell you were smelling, but it wasn't breakfast, sir. Okay? And anyway, how you gonna ask that lady if she cooking? You don't know how to cook? Okay, Cedric, please leave us alone. Don't come on here making no demands. You just got back. I mean, episode 2, you just got your funky ass back. So Marie said, you know, she's pretty much torn between the men. She said her and Cedric went on a date that night, and one thing led to another. And girl, I hope you use rubbers. Sorry. So Cedric said he feels like he's right for Marie because they have history and unconditional love. He has unconditional love for her, and they have history, and they have a whole baby, which is Zuri, who is 15. Okay, I guess. I just want Cedric to know that just because you think you're right for her doesn't mean you actually are, because we want to just remind you how you handed your ass for that lady to kiss in season 1, and she came back to that dilapidated house that you are in now that looks a little spruced up on the outside looking for you, and you wasn't nowhere to be found, and we didn't see or hear from you until you sung happy birthday to her. I think it was happy, I don't know, you sung something to her, and then we seen you again. Cedric, please get out of my face. Cedric tells her, you know, I want you to be happy. And I really do think, now I will say this, I give Cedric a hard time, but I do think he wants Marie to be happy. She says she likes Martin, but she loves Cedric. I told y'all last week, that lady looked like she really loved her husband. And she has such a soft spot for Cedric. She has such a soft spot for Cedric. And I think she, you know, like she did with Martin. Like, you know, we'll get there. Anyway, we get over to Selena. She says she's been busy, and, you know, she don't want to have any more communication issues with Mike. Why she's marrying Mike, I damn sure don't know, but okay. And she said now she's giving him the silent treatment. So he walked in the door and said, what the hell wrong with you, boy? Fuck you. Because when I tried to call you, you didn't answer the phone with your raggedy ass. That's what's wrong with me. And then you carried your ass all the way up to Texas. Yeah. I mean, he was in Houston, but still. Answer your phone, okay? So she tells him that they're meeting with Letitia and Glendale because they are the right couple to talk about when it comes to communication. Girl, Letitia can't get herself out of a paper bag when it comes to Glendale. Okay? I don't know how she gonna help you, but you know what, Selena? Good luck. If you watching my reviews, girl, don't listen to Letitia. Anyway, it's something about Selena this season that I cannot put my finger on. I don't like it. And it's not because she's a bad person. It's just something behind her eyes that I don't like. And it's almost like a little level of sadness. And it makes me want to hug her. I can't pinpoint what it is, but whatever it is, it makes me want to really hug her. I don't know. I don't know. It's something is chipping away at her emotionally, mentally, and even spiritually. Like I'm not, always in tune, but you just can see stuff, and maybe this was not the best time for maybe Selena to be on camera, but she usually has this light about her. But I just haven't really seen it last episode and this episode. That's all I'm saying, y'all. So over at Letitia's social event, Carrie comes with this dry ass ponytail, girl, and these bangs. Girl, Carrie hairstyle, outfit, them bangs is pissing me off. And Carrie, if you're watching, I say this with love, girl. I say this with love. Okay? But you are a bit annoying, and you have shown that this episode. I'm hoping I get more from you as the episodes progress. But low key, you're a little bit annoying. Okay? So Selena, I was kind of wondering. Selena and Latrice didn't talk since she was supposed to be the manager at the Taste restaurant, and I'm like, you only talking to her now on camera, and that's supposed to be your girl. And yeah, no, that's not how that worked. You were supposed to call your girl. Like, I get that this was a storyline and all of the things, but I just don't like that. Like, don't wait till the cameras roll in order to talk to Latrice. And I know sometimes production can play a big part, but she may have talked to Latrice, but the way production is putting it, this was the social was the first time she saw Latrice and had a conversation with Latrice. That's crazy, especially since you had that accident. Anyway, we see Mel. Hey, Mel. Girl, where you been? Okay, why you not a Belle yet? Listen, I guess it's best that we see Mel every now and again. I got you, Mel. Anyway, Marie walks in. Girl, Marie walked in with a silver skirt and a silver shirt, and I was looking at Marie with them pink shoes, and I was like, Marie, I would tell y'all, I am not a fashionista. But if something don't look appealing to my eyes, and I'm not a fashionista, oh girl, no Belle. So, Letitia asks, why was she late? You trying to make your grand entrance at my situation. And Marie, why was you late for that girl brunch? Why? Okay, because you seem to always be late at all these lady brunches. Either you late. No, I'm lying on Marie. You showed out all them other brunches. You showed up on time, but you showed out. And now you're late. But you didn't show out. But I will say, you could have had a chance to show out, but you didn't. So Carrie tells Marie, she's on a whole spaceship navigating. And she tells Marie, you have on a whole space outfit. And I'm looking at her like, no, you didn't. That ugly ass shit you had on, girl. Anyway, Latrice manages to grab Marie's ass once again. Why? Anyway, not my business, but y'all might as well just and go on and get it over with. Get it over with. Okay? Get it over with. Maybe you won't be so mad at Cliff for not coming home. Do it on one of those nights he gonna be at the damn, at one of them rooms at Taste. Okay? And you can y'all can taste each other. You know what, Erica? Kiwan, shut up. Anyway, Marie said, y'all all up in my business, and she asked them, truth or dare. She said, have any of y'all experienced infidelity in y'all marriage since y'all want to be in my business? Now, one can say that I think she was low-key talking to Letitia. That's kind of like my personal opinion. I really think that she was talking to Letitia. But she grouped it as y'all. Okay? I don't know. Marie lets them know, listen, I'm single. I can pretty much do whatever I want. And then we see Latrice, why I keep messing up her name? Latrice and Selena, they sit down and have a conversation. Selena said, she couldn't work because of the car accident. Latrice tells Selena, you should have been more vocal. No, Latrice tells Selena she should have been more vocal and checking on her. And, Selena apologized to Latrice, and she was like, I miss my friend. And I don't know, Latrice, y'all, behind Latrice's eyes, this lady looks dead as a doorknob. And I don't think she is that way. Like, it doesn't matter who she's in front of. It's like the lights that was on within Latrice, the light bulb has gone out. It's like that lady has no light in her, and she operating out of an empty space. Like, I don't know. It's just what I see, y'all. This lady, I don't know. And sometimes you can tell when people are in their most happiest space, and it's moments. But this has been over time, ever since we seen this lady on the show, over time, her light, she's very successful. And that's what I love about Latrice, to be a young, successful black entrepreneur, beautiful woman, but the light behind her eyes is just gone. And that's another lady who needs a hug, okay? And to divorce that husband of hers, okay? So Marie pulls Carrie to the side. She tells her, you're trying to shade me. Carrie said, what she said? She said she loved, she make jokes and puns. Marie said, girl, but that ponytail you got is dry and it gotta go, okay? And it don't even match your regular hair. Marie ain't say all of that. And she said that outfit you got on, it's a little grandmama-ish, okay? Carrie said this is timeless classic. Carrie, if you don't get out of our face with that. But I just wanted to point out how Marie and Carrie outfit choices was not the best. But Carrie, it's like you going for the Whitley Gilbert look. Like you trying to be a version of Whitley Gilbert. Like, ma'am, we are in 2025. I need you to come out of 1990s. Okay? Like I'm sure there is upgrading in Jackson, Mississippi. Ask Latrice. She can dress. Anyway, I'm telling y'all, Carrie gonna get on my nerves this season. So Selena invites all the ladies to her all-white event where she's gonna honor her son, because her son was murdered in 2020. Wow. So, well, I'm sorry, y'all. Let me take that back. I don't know if he was murder or if it was a car accident, but he died in 2020. She did say he was taken from us. So I don't know how. I'm sorry. So let me take that back. I really don't know how. So Selena goes and visits her girls. She talks to them about the issues between her and Mike. She tells them the situation, and looking, her and her girls, she's always been around them, but I feel like those girls are the closest thing to her. And I think with her son being unalive, she really grabs them close to the chest. And I don't think she looks like she don't really trust people like that, and she don't have no friends like that. And not because she a bad person, but I think she really rely on her kids to be her friends. And they grown. So, we usually get in, when we get older, our moms and dads, they become our friends. Well, that was for me. My mom and my grandmother became my friends. Her son has only been gone for like 4 or 5 years. That is still recent. And I can't even imagine. I cannot imagine my life without my son. And it's hard. Like, I know people who literally personally lost their sons. They said it'll never be okay. I don't know, but my prayers to Selena and her family and her struggles with still losing her son. I think I also wanted to say, I feel like Selena is really questioning this relationship with Mike. And I just feel like if she feel that strongly about it, like, I wouldn't walk down the aisle with him. I mean, he got his own place. You got your own place. Y'all can just be whatever y'all gonna be, but not legally. It's just, the purchasing, him not telling you things, it's just going to get bigger as you guys, once you get married, it's just going to be bigger. So Marie and Martin. Marie, she lets Martin know, hey, we hung out, we were doing good, and then you just, you ghosted me. She said she felt abandoned, and it triggers her from what her father did. And I tell you, when you hop into something while you're trying to work through your issues, a lot of things are triggering. So I do recommend that, hey, we can't be, because you have to deal with your issues and get to the root of things. But then there are times where you think that you dealt with some stuff and something would just instantly trigger you. Like, dang, why I feel like that? Sorry, I just wanted to say that. Basically, it all boils down to her not wanting to see, let Martin know, she didn't want to see him anymore. Now, Martin handled this pretty good, and I think she really likes Martin because she started to cry. And then I will say this, Marie looked like she smiles a lot when she's in a uncomfortable situation, kind of like Latrice. It's not that they don't care, they just smile because their situation is uncomfortable. But she started to cry because when you see a side view of the camera, you can see the sadness. I don't think she wanted to do it, but I think overall him triggered that him just ghosting her was a trigger. And I wonder if that's what made her really run to Cedric even more. So she said she had to end things with him, but of course they did leave on a good note. Now next week, baby, it's finna be messy because Glenn gonna get into it with a stud. Okay, Glendale. And then Amanda gonna be back. And I'm pretty sure I am going to cuss Amanda out because there are just some things you just don't do. You may not like Letitia, but I don't know, for her to get out of a relationship with another woman for messing around, and then you go and mess around with a married man, for you, that is crazy. That is what's the word everybody use? Diabolical. Okay? I hate that word. But I will say this, for all the bullshit Letitia has done when she went and got Tambra's abuser, girl, or when you set, just last season, the way you set Akeisha up, girl, you don't think karma was gonna spin the block on you? But it don't make it right. What Amanda did, it's wrong. And you're just, even her comparing herself to Letitia, and I know I didn't address that last week, but I don't think that that's okay. By no means. Like, you got out of a marriage, you divorced your wife because your wife was messing around on you. And then you in DMs with Glendale, but I think they hunched. I absolutely think she gave Glendale them draws. Okay. Anyway, I will see y'all in the next video. Tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow night. Y'all, I know I was supposed to bring y'all Insecure and the game. I'm going to try to do that between today and tomorrow. Don't hold me if y'all don't see it, but I am going to try to catch up. But I will see y'all tomorrow night with Housewives of Potomac. Child, Eddie and Wendy. That's all I'm going to say. I ain't got nothing to say about it. All right, I'll see y'all later. Bye.